Thank you. How's it going? I got a couple SD70s. Union Pacific 9096, Union Pacific, powered by our people 1111. Got a BNSF on the second main, white face SD40-2, I believe, with a Sioux on the inside main coming around. I just thought I'd try out this new iPad and see. What's up, Bruce? Long time no see, man. Thought I'd try this new iPad and see if it looked a lot better than that other. I had an older one, but the wife donated me a new one today. And I just thought, well, I'll go live for a little bit and see what it looks like. I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, I got an awesome wife. That's fine if cars aren't to scale. It's a hobby. A lot of stuff I build just to try different things and just to have fun. Looking for some track, Midwest Model Railroad store. They have a ton of it. No Thomas the Train here. Yeah, I'll walk around the whole layout here in a minute. What's up, Brick? Yeah, those are nice UP locomotives. I hadn't ran these cars, these center beams in a while, so I figured I'd throw them all on. I got a big train show coming up here in a month in Denver, so I'm trying to test a few cars, make sure they're all running okay. So I'll be running quite a few trains. I'll do another live tomorrow night too. I just jumped on right now to check out this new iPad that I got, see if it was better than the old one. So Bostic, what's going on, man? Hope you guys are having a good weekend. Yeah, there'll be a big train show in Denver April 4th, 5th, and 6th, I believe. Yeah, 4th, 5th, and 6th, or 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and then 8th, 9th, and 10th we'll be going to North Platte for another big show up there. Moved a lot of stuff around, moved a lot of buildings. I added a couple buildings right there by the elevator for the electric company. Added a little hardware store there. Another journal type newspaper store there. I got to put lights in it. We've got the party bus. No working railroad crossings yet. I'm working on that. I got some. I just haven't put them in. Denver, we're having that train show at the Western Stock Show building there, right off of I-70 and Brighton Boulevard. We got a new Arby's. And then the cops are here at the drive-thru, and there's a guy loose with a machete. There's another guy trying to talk him out of it, but I don't know what's going on there. Just some crazy dude. Moved the old Tasty Freeze over here. Yeah, thanks. The video, like I said, it's a newer iPad, so that's what I needed. Something that could keep up with the times, I guess. I had a pretty old one. We got a new county suites here, Menards building, hotel. Then some of the buildings here got moved around. The car lot got taken down a notch here. A couple buildings put back here, and then a couple more buildings there. And of course, Annie, Colorado now has Annie's Country Store and Bakery. Just built that today. That's for my wife right there. Pretty cool little building. And then right there is a Dollar General store. It's pretty bright. I suggest, my buddy Benny suggests I put a dimmer on it, but for some reason the video is working pretty good here. So that's the new dollar store, hamburger place on the corner there. See, SpongeBob is there. I think he might be getting a haircut. There's a new dog food factory from Menards. Jack's Dog Food. Thought that was a pretty cool building. This is the Y. Some of the stuff in the yard. Let me pan back out here. So there's a view of coming into the yard. There is one big boy sitting there. I made that building that came in a kit, that little Annie's. I did that, but all this track, yeah, I've built all this. I've built all this craziness. There's that UP 9096. Oh yeah, this thing's a lot better. Yeah, 187. Some of the stuff's 164th, but it doesn't matter. It's just toys that I had, and I figured I'd use them, because if I can use a 164th, I can buy more trains. There's a Menards building right there. It's kind of hard to read the Menards one. It's pretty bright, but that's the Menards front. And then there's the American Concrete, I believe. So here's the yard. That big boy sitting there is the 4014, the oil burner. This is the yard with the different background now. For those of you who hadn't seen it. Engine house. CSX came from the Benny Johnson Railroad. Now runs here on the Annie sub. Another train sitting here, ready to go out. Mulch train, bunch of mulch cars. I'll get around to that side and move the ethanol plant, as you can see there. No, this is all built to stay, but I mean, if I wanted to move it around, I can take it apart where I have these connections and change it if I wanted to, but I don't see myself changing it. Not for a while. I do keep changing the scenery. This is the turntable with the coaling tower. That's also from Benny Johnson, this coaling tower. He said I needed a coaling tower, and that's what I put it together as a kit. It's one of my first kits that it was pretty difficult really on some of the steps and stuff, but I got it. Here's the turntable. Yeah, I've got some Great Northern running around here. This is a 3-bay roundhouse. Bunch of guys working. Looks like Brick and Bostic there. Probably just bullshitting with the guys. Bostic, he's got that yellow hard hat. He's got that little book out. He's writing stuff down. So This is a new addition. This building was on the other side of the layout and I moved it. FedEx, another Menards building. These Menards buildings got 32 LEDs. They're pretty bright. But that's another little scene back here towards the back with the new engine house. There's a new engine house right here. It's kind of a view of the fueling station there for the engine house. And then there's a rock that we had to set on this table. It took me and Brick and Bostic to pick that thing up and put it on there. 3 of us. This is Tropicana Farms, which used to be on the other part of the layout, and I moved it back here to this new switching lead. So there's a switching lead here for this little warehouse, and then of course Tropicana Farms. I got a couple cars this weekend. Turntable, yeah, I'll make it work here in a minute. Let me walk around this layout. Somebody had asked, so I'm walking around. Great Northern. There's one of the cars. I got more Great Northern stuff. So here's the back side of the Moffat Tunnel. I see all these people getting TikTok Universe, and what do they got to do to get a TikTok Universe? That's pretty cool, whatever it is. That house is a new addition for the ethanol plant. And then that little dock is kind of just, I'm testing it right there. I'm not sure if I want to leave it there. HO scale. Kentucky Fried Chicken came from Benny Johnson. It looks like we had a derailment here, so I'm gonna have to stop. Wow, I only left for a little bit. So the rest of my train is right here. See what happens when I leave Brick in charge? I go check the layout out and I leave Brick in charge, and then everything just goes to hell in a handbasket. So we'll just shorten this train up. It's usually what happens when I leave stuff alone. Car comes uncoupled. Shit like this happens. So give me a second here to fix this mess, and we'll go from there. So 9096 didn't fin so well by itself when I left it alone, so thanks for the train, that's awesome. The other night we hit a Swift truck. Swift truck might have to get hit tonight. We'll get this train moved up and then we'll put these cars back on the back end. Universe to somebody, I don't know what that stuff is, man. I ain't figured all this out yet. This train's still coming around, then we'll put these cars back on the back end. Well, what was what? Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate them. Appreciate all the gifts, too. Hello, Pennsylvania. How's it going? So that BNSF train's coming around the mountain there. It's doing pretty good. We'll stop this UP train here for a second. We're going to use a re-railer here for a few of these cars. If I can get it to set in here. There we go. So that re-railer makes it a lot easier anyway. Probably not going to get them in the order I had them before, but it'll be all right. That didn't do me any damn good. That might be my problem right there, this car. Let's leave that one off. Let's just put it in the yard. I'll work on that later. And one more car here. Sorry guys, bear with me here. I'm almost... Normally I don't have derailments, but oh well, gotta have some once in a while. It wouldn't be any fun if I didn't. A couple more here. Let's see, one more, two more. Let's move it up. There's the BN running on the inside there, around the mountainside. You got a free old ATSF caboose, huh? N-scale, Bruce? Or is it HO? I know you switched to N-scale a while back when I got those engines from you. Let's put our scale car back on. Get that scale car going, and then see if I can a bit of a mess here. Let's get our blinker going on the back of this caboose. Looks like maybe we'll be back in business here on this train. There we go. Maybe. Anyway, guys, so back to here. I started to tell you Kentucky Fried Chicken came from Benny Johnson Railroad. CSX, I can probably bring it out in a little bit here. Ethanol plant got moved over here where Tropicana Farms used to be, for those of you that have been on here before. This is another yard. This was one of the first yards I built for the original layout. Got tie cars, and then there's another yard here that I built for storage. This is like the second one that I built and added on. So there's kind of a view back on the old yard. This is the back southwest corner of the layout. Looks like it's all running okay. We got a UFO sighting right here, and then a dinosaur. Thanks for the gifts, guys. Said if I ever make enough money on here, I'll just buy more trains, but it is what it is. This layout's about 400 square foot, roughly. There's a taco wagon right here. Looks like Brick is getting a taco. And then little farmer's market. That's a new addition. That cat. Oscar Mayer Wiener car. So that's a new building put in right here too, this little furniture building. Looks like that train's running pretty smooth. Knock on wood. So here's another part of the town. There's a little schoolhouse here. I keep forgetting about that little kid that's hitting his head on the side of the building there. I need to stand him back up. Thanks, man. That took a lot of work to do a lot of this stuff. There's a new truck added to the addition, 187 Pete. 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 187 Thanks, man. Thanks for the TikTok. Appreciate it. Like I said, all those gifts, everything, if it ever adds up enough, it'll be a new train, and I'll be asking you guys what we need to get. I got quite a few big boys. The next one I think I get is going to be a Shea, just for the hell of it. But I don't know. I have to see what happens. Yeah, I do go dark once in a while. There's a new addition right there, that crawler with the magnet for the scrapyard. So that's the scrapyard there. This bridge allows me to go into the layout, which we'll do that right quick before I back that CSX out. So this is just a lift out. Just lifts right out. Benny Johnson 13, guys. You want to see a lot of trains. My buddy Benny, he's got a lot of cool stuff. So now we're on the inside here. Been working on this 4.5, going on 5 years. Let me jump across here, back up a little bit here. So we got King Kong here. My little granddaughter put that there about a month ago, and I just leave it there till she comes back to visit. New John Deere dealership sign with a new building. This is the extra tracks for the elevator. Got another part of the little town here. It's a pretty cool layout. This is another Benny Johnson giveaway to me. I rebuilt this and just made it a little stockyard, and then we got a meat packing plant right there. It's a Walters building. There's the tornado. My wife does diamond art, so that's the tornado with the trailer park. Thought that'd be a cool little scene. Everything's still running smooth. Here's the coal mine. Double main bridge, but there's a siding on the left. Might be your right. This isn't finished. I'm gonna do rock on the outside of this foam. Like I said, it's always a work in progress. This is the coal mine. Coal mine's got those 2 extra tracks on the inside are for storage for the elevator. It used to be for the ethanol plant till I moved the ethanol plant over here. And then there's we got a BN coming. See if I can get a pretty good shot there. A lot of this is made up. I just built what came to mind, and I just started building. This is the river. Fishermen down there. People in a canoe. That guy, I don't know what's going on with him. I think he's trying to hit on the gal that's in the canoe. I'm not sure. There's a little dude running right here too on that bridge. But this is the ranch. We even got ranch hands sitting around. Here's the UFO, the other one from Menards. They've been trying to steal that cow, and that farmer's trying to save his cow. Yeah, the river's made just with acrylic, and then I took granite from my little path in my backyard, and I used granite. So that mountain, still a work in progress. Got the Moffat Tunnel portals that I collected about 10 years ago and finally put them in this little short tunnel. That was the first little tunnel I built when I started doing this, because I thought that was all I was going to do, and all of a sudden this son of a gun grew. That tunnel there's 8 feet behind that mountain. That's where that train just came out of. Got a cornfield. That took me about a week and a half to do. Drilled every little hole. And I wanted to add on to it, so I might add on to that cornfield. Joe Salmon, how's it going? This is my Poulters edition right here. And that is the UP 9096 with the UP 1111 powered by our people. And those loads, I just made them. I was bored last winter, so I built them for the hell of it, but they're fun. Got some more railroad workers here. This is all 187th stuff right here, these pickups. But I do like collecting this old stuff. See that? I like collecting those. It's fun and interesting, I guess. Little lumber yard here. The semi with the Lowboys 187th, the Cats 187th. Yeah, there's a, where was that? A Tesla. I found those Teslas. Matchbox came out with them, and I said, hell, I'm going to grab them. So I've got a couple of them there, and there's another 2 or 3 laying on the layout here somewhere. And then Western, Benny Johnson, he gave me 3 of them trucks. There's a hobo there burning down a caboose. I don't know if you can see the light in that caboose. It's kind of blinking, but it's supposed to be fire, but that's been a progress, it's been some progress working on that. This is the other yard, pulp yard. This truck is pretty nice. This chrome trailer with that green Pete. 187th. Truck Stop Hobbies, eBay, the guys out of Centennial, Colorado. You can get those from him. Another 187th truck with a lowboy and loader. Got a little diner here. So now I'm gonna get out of here. And I'll go grab this CSX, and we'll put that CSX maybe in behind this Union Pacific. I might shorten up that UP train here in a minute. But I'm going to set this here for a second. I won't be able to see what you guys are saying. But Benny, if you got questions, Benny Johnson's on there. He can pretty well answer it. He knows pretty much everything about this layout. But let me go over here and get this CSX to where I can bring it out. Looks like we stopped. So at 9096, I'll go ahead and probably pull some of these cars off right quick. It won't take me too long. And we'll back those engines in and we'll run the CSX instead. So give me a second, guys. That's the thing about moving trains around. It takes a little bit to get them moved around. But I'm almost done over here and I'll get it going. More cars and I'll be set. Let's start pulling these off right quick, guys. And I'll get that CSX out of the yard. I think this is what takes the longest, guys, is just the idea of switching trains out. I know the other night I had run a big boy for Joe Salmon, the guy that wanted to see the big boy run, and it took me a little bit, but I finally got it out where you can see it. A lot of these cars, I keep them stored because I don't have enough room on the layout. So I'll shorten this one up. I'm going to try and run both trains on the main, so I'll run 3 if we can get it done. So we're going to keep 9096 running. And we're going to get the 1849 CSX out and about. So See if we can keep them separated here. There goes the CSX that you guys were asking about. UP train coming around. I set at a pretty good speed there, so maybe we'll keep them apart. So there's the UP 9096 coming around. CSX is, looks like the BN's coming around right here, making a meet. And the CSX is let's see if we can see him here. Coming through the tunnel, there's a CSX. Those poles are kind of in the way there. But there's a CSX. That came from the Benny Johnson Railroad. That guy can weather. He's weathered this one and it's pretty cool. There it is. So that came from Benny Johnson. It looks like I'm gonna have to stop this train and back up the CSX and go get the rest of his ore cars. I don't know where he left them, but I'm guessing they're in the tunnel. This is the fun part of running. I don't know where he left them, but we'll go find them here. I got a feeling they're on the very far side over there. So I'm gonna back him up here and we'll shoot to the other side, grab another remote, and I got this train stopped. That's the fun part of running too many trains, is I like testing them. That way when I do get them out, I know they're not gonna derail like this right here. Because that's what I did. I didn't run it around all the way, and maybe one wheel came off. I don't know. And it looks like I got more issues over there than anything. So now I got a bigger problem. More than anything. So that train's moving. Something's touching. Something shorted one of these cars. Yeah, it ain't any fun if you don't derail them and everything else. That's fine there. That one's good there. This one, now I'll grab a remote. Sorry guys. Something went haywire down there. I'm trying to get that train. Sorry, guys. See where that CSX is backing up? Looks like I have a coal car or a car that's messing up there. So now we're going down through a duck under. And I have to go over here to the inside. See that? Another derailment. Holy moly. That's not normal there. Probably going too fast. Lord have mercy. Okay. This one here. Hell, I even bent a ladder sideways. Not having much luck here, guys. Get on there. These are hard to put on. That's why I like the re-railer. So now we'll grab this one. Another remote here. Let's back it up now. See if we can get it to back up. Went to 58 followers after I had 200 or 300. That's all right. All right, right back out. Oh man. Duck under. Come on, don't derail in the tunnel. Keep coming. There we go. We're coming. There we go. Give me one to the hook. Slow down, hell. Let's try it again. Nope. Benny would be asking me right about now if I need a cameraman, see, and then I can do the trains. Benny needs to come visit me for a week. There we go. CSX, here we go. Let's try it again. Recall, select 1872, enter. It's just, got a train here that took off on us. I'm going to put it back together there. So, got that running. Select 9096. Sorry, I got to talk through this. And we'll get this UP. There we go. Sorry about the camera. Another one climbing the hill there. And the CSX is making its way on the far side down there. Yeah, it's interesting when these trains come apart. Yeah, we're going to put it up next to the wall. I'm sure he wants to put it up against the wall. He's told everybody. So the UP's running. There's that scale car. Union Pacific. Bachman makes those. I did pick that up the other day. There's the BN. Tanks. Momfort Packing Company, Greeley, Colorado, and the Fort Morgan American Meat Packers, Colorado. And there's a Colorado Southern, I believe, Colorado caboose right there. So let's go back here to the CSX. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate them. Gifts, likes, everything. I appreciate you guys. And look at there. We shorted again. God damn it. We jumped a switch. Benny, you're going to have to come visit, man. Shit is falling apart. This doesn't normally happen. Let's see. That train jumped the switch. I probably need to clean the wheels on it when I get done tonight. That happens. Another derailment. That's what, 3 tonight? Recall. And then, let's see, my BN train's down there. 7812 enter. Get it going again. Damn, what else could go wrong tonight? Looks like the BN train's going good. 8249 is inside the tunnel over here. And then the UP train's coming. So here we go again. 142 viewers, that's pretty good. That CSX train I got from Benny that he weathered, he's responsible for the weathering, which is awesome. And it's been here, I don't know, 3 months now, maybe a couple months. Yeah, a couple months. And don't usually have that issue here at this switch. This switch was replaced, I don't know, 3 months ago. And then that crossover right there where it's going through now, it got replaced about a month ago. So I've been replacing old switches with the new Atlas Code 100, and I don't know, I'm not that impressed with them, I don't think, but it could be a bad wheel or dirty wheel or gauge. Hell, there's always something going on when you do an HO. I've had a couple string lines there, Joe. Sucker Punch, how's it going, man? Yeah, there's 4 big boys that I have for this layout. Looks like they're running. Here comes the CSX. And here's the BN. We might make a meet here right by the Oscar Mayer Wiener car. We're going to make a meet. Let's try this. There we go. Let's see if he makes it across this switch. Looks like he came off right there. It came off right in that curve. That curve's giving me issues, Benny. I just fixed it there, put that wheel back on because it was giving me issues. So I'm going to have to work on this curve again. So if you guys can see that, see right there? There's something going on right in there. And that's where it's jumping. And it looks like it's got a little kick in it. Don't it, Benny? I'll have to work on that. These other units aren't having any issues. Every once in a while I get one that'll have that issue right there on that curve. Yeah, there's a soldering spot there where I soldered two together. I soldered them straight and then I curved it and put it in, but you can see them little pieces of wood where we've been messing with it. So I'll just have to mess with it again. Yeah, it's right there, right on the spot where the color change is, Sucker Punch. Everything's running again. Let's see how long that lasts. As long as I can keep that CSX from derailing right here. I think it's just got a little kick in it because you watch those cars. They kind of go in just a tad. So I'll have to mess with it. I'll write that down. So we got 3 running. CSX, far side. The BNSF's coming down the hill there. Now this iPad's a lot better, man. It zooms in. Yeah, that happens on the railroad, I'm sure. We do that. We might do something and make it work, but I think the issue is right there. Yeah, I think that's where it's at. I'll have to fix it. It looks like it's kicked about right there. It looks kicked. There's a little kick right there. You see it? So I'll work on it. We'll watch the CSX jump off one more time. If he jumps off again, I'll put him in the siding and I'll run this NS. I got a little short NS with some homemade ore loads and some gondolas here. So I make the loads. Those are my homemade steel loads. We'll run that if this one falls off again. It looks like he's gonna. Yeah, I don't think he... Yeah, he did. He did. That front wheel came off. So... Yep. Son of a gun. So we won't have any issues till he comes back around. So let's go over here. There is a big boy right here. It's the 4020. It's sitting in the roundhouse here, and then there's an 844 next to it. And I'll walk back around here. Sorry, I'm moving so quick. Curves back around here. Let's see. There's a big boy right here on my bench. Right there's that's the 4020. I guess the other one's a 4021 that's sitting in my roundhouse. That's a 4020. That's a BLI. And then, let me see here. I got them locked up. There's there's 2 more right here. These are Athearn. 4014, there he is. That's an Athearn, and the back one is a 4005, I believe, yeah. So those are my daylights, my turbine, my U50, my cab forward, Southern Pacific. We'll try and run that one maybe tomorrow, that cab forward and a big boy. And then right here are some more. There's some SC Chargers, Bachmann, some more UP, Conrail, Ferrosur, SP. These are a few cars that I just picked up. I'm gonna add to the addition of tons of cars that I don't need anymore, but got an MKT 39 right here. And then couple BNs sitting here. Santa Fe. We got to go chase this CSX down because I got a feeling I'm going to have issues. Might have to slow that UP train. He's coming pretty quick. Yes, he is jumping off right there. So we'll have to work on that. Don't seem to have too many issues with the SD70s. I think it's just the 45s and 40s once in a while they have problems in that curve. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you. I think I'll stop the 9096 and I'm going to bring this CSX around, back him into the yard here since I'm having issues on that curve. And then I'm going to bring this Conrail out. Run that Conrail a couple times and then I'll probably come back on tomorrow. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. So we'll run this back into the yard. That is a very nice engine. Switch is thrown. Backing them up. We're gonna go straight back into that first track there. I think that's what I'm lined for, so we'll see how it goes here. Well, if you were closer there, Kevin, you could come play trains, and if you're close to Benny Johnson, you can go play trains in Kansas City. Get this railer off. And get him into the yard there. And then we'll get 4137 running. Select 4137, enter. Wrong way. Looks like I lined the switch. We're still lined coming out. We'll run this Conrail with some Tropicana cars right quick. Right out of the siding. This one's a non-sound and I got plenty of sound on that UP, so a lot of my engines are non-sound. If you talk to Benny Johnson, his are all pretty well. Every one of them have sound. All right. So we got 3 running again. Line this switch before I derail everything. So we got a Conrail Tropicana cars running right there. And we got a UP coming out of the tunnel. So there's 2. And there's 3. I'm gonna take a second here and a break for a minute. The Conrail made it around the curve fine, so the SD70s do okay. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, Benny has a lot of noise. He has to shut off a bunch of locomotives. When I've gone to visit and play trains in Kansas City, that's how I met Benny over there in Kansas City at a Show Me Railroad train store. We started bullshitting, and then pretty soon he's like my brother from another mother. But yeah, you guys check his stuff out. He's got some cool stuff. Looks like Conrail with Tropicana's made it around. So, looks like that one's running pretty smooth. All them Tropicana cars. Yeah, if I increase speed, we'll definitely lay something over. Actually, they're running a little faster than I wanted to run them. I said appreciate the likes, appreciate the gifts, appreciate you guys for hanging with us, model railroad enthusiasts, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. And there's quite a few of us on TikTok, so check a lot of these guys out. There's a Pete, he has O-scale. Benny Johnson 13. Really cool layout. Benny also does model cars, so he's got a couple hobbies. You can run with DCC. It's crazy. You can control like each one of these remotes right here. There's 2 trains. This one here is better. That one there kind of got messed up. So 9096 is that UP train that just went by. So if I want to blow the horn, I just hit horn. And if I want to recall, that's that BN train right there going on that second main. So that's the 7812. I want to blow the horn on that. You can kind of hear it there. And then this remote here got fried one day, so I can run that Conrail is what's running that remote. Plus I can add another one if I wanted to add another train. So you could run a total of 2 on here, 2 there. There's another controller there. There's 2 more, and then on the other side there's 2 more. But if you have somebody that has NCE, they can bring over a remote and play in the yard or whatever. It's pretty cool. It's never ending with the DCC stuff. I'll take one more trip around the anti-sub since everything's running good. Show you guys that just got on, or some of you guys that haven't seen it all. I'll take one walk around here, and then we'll probably call it good for tonight, and we'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow night about 7:30. So this is the anti-sub. Antiville, Colorado is what I call it. That's part of the town. Of course, I like my UFOs. The little M&Ms. He's being beamed up, Scotty. So that's Clayton Lake with a beach. There's a new Arby's, like I had said earlier. A new hotel. These are Menard buildings. This is part of the Y. And my wife, her name is Annie. So therefore, that is her little country store that I found at Menard's. And I had to have it, so I built that today. And she gives a lot to this layout. She's an awesome wife. Sucker Punch, she bought me an iPad today, man. That's why I said she's wonderful. This is mine now, so that's why it's been a lot better as far as the iPad. And then Sucker Punch, I don't know if I showed you earlier, but there's the new dollar store from Menards. That got put in there. I'm going to dim those lights, though. Benny suggested I dim them. And that's the dog food factory. So these buildings, my wife has a lot to do with these buildings. She decided to donate to the Annie Sub. That's a Menards storefront. Here's the yard. A lot of the engines are off of it because of this short that I have right here that I still need to get to. Looks like Conrail's making its way around again. Running pretty good. Need to get it back into the yard here and pick up a bunch of cars. So here's the turntable. And somebody wanted to know about it running, but I had technical difficulties. So there's the controller going to 11. So if you hit go, it'll turn right to 11. But it works. It's all DCC. It's pretty cool. Here's the roundhouse. Here's the new FedEx building. My wife also donated to the Annie Sub. Benny Johnson's responsible for this red warehouse building. And he gave me some ideas to put it back here, so we moved it to the back side here. New engine house. And there's my lookout tower that I put in with the Colorado U.S. flag. Looks like somebody had a heart attack or something happened there. I'll have to fix that. That was made out of scratch junk steps that I found off of old buildings in a box. And this is Tropicana Farms' new spot. Optimus Prime, he's getting some oranges. So I think by the time I get back there, the Conrail has hooked on to the UP, just so you guys know. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And if not, it's getting damn close. Yep, we're getting damn close. There's the end of that train, and there's that train. So, there's the ranch. Ethanol plant's been moved over here to this side. Works out a lot better with the tracks that I can switch here and play around with these tanks, because I can bring them right up this lead and store them right back there. We're going to speed up the 9096. We're going to turn him up a couple notches. I keep adding tracks to this layout. I sped up this 9096, so the furniture place got put in right here and moved from the other side of town, along with that dock. So been a few things moved around in here, and so far I'm pretty satisfied with it. I need to do a little bit more scenery here and there, but I'll get to working on it. It's all HO. Yeah, this train's moving along pretty good now. Well, guys, I appreciate all of you. I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the gifts. If you're a new follower, I'll give you a follow. I try to keep up with that. If you got any questions or you want me to run a certain train, you can send me a message, and I'll see what I can do for you. So I appreciate you, like I said, and all the likes, all the follows. I appreciate it, guys. And I'll keep adding on to this thing and keep changing. And you guys make it more fun by watching, and some of you guys actually have layouts. Sucker Punch, I know you're working on one, so I appreciate you guys. So have a good night from the Annie Sub. Appreciate you, and we will talk to you tomorrow about 7:30. I should be on here. Be running cab forward, Southern Pacific Daylight, and probably a big boy. One of them, I'm not sure which one, but we'll get them going. So thanks, guys. Have a good night. Here we go.